Okay. Hello and welcome back, adventurers, to the Dragon's Table. We are back for another session. So it's being a bit weird today because obviously internet for some is being haywire and chaotic. So bear with us. As normal from the top, I am your DM, the Trixie Goth, and our wonderful players are Steph, or Mama Her and the Bros.
No.
As Yasmita, we have James White Dragon. As Winston, the lovely Pixie Pen. As Keyleth, our wonderful Twilight, back again. As Lilia, and obviously Training Bump as Jasmine. And last but not least, Moonlight Sarah as Meliana. So, can everyone but Lilia please roll me a d20? Jumping straight into the chaos today.
I got on that one.
Oh no.
I got 3.
That one.
3.
That bodes
12.
well for today.
Yeah,
I'm
please
gonna
get all the
say-
rolls out now.
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah, what did you get, just out of curiosity?
I got 12.
12. Okay. Right. So, Winston, what happened last session?
Yes. Well, last session, it was very, very bad because we may have upset a very powerful being, by going to their shop. So essentially, we went to the shop to collect the things that we bought in the previous stream during the chaos stream, and we weren't really supposed to have bought those things. So we sort of pissed off a very powerful dragon lady, who sort of has godlike powers, and yes, was not good. So we ran out. But prior to that, we had some heart to hearts happen. We learned a little bit more about Winston's backstory, which was quite interesting. We had some little moments which were really, really cute. We learned that we met Loma's parents, which was very cool, when they live, and that they are quite important people, Loma's parents. And we also learned that Loma's mother is a demon, a succubus. So she has the power over men, and well, just not over men, just over like anyone, make anyone desire her. Unintentionally or intentionally, we're not quite sure at this point. But yes, and we learned just like you. And we also learnt that Pezmita was really Yesmita the whole time. It was like, what?
Okay, so yes, a rather apt
That was it.
apt little rundown. So, starting off, one moment. You've exited the Dragon's Table, back out to the corridor within the Dragon's Hoard. The door has slammed shut behind you. What is everyone doing now that they've exited the shop? What are we doing?
I think Winston is crying. He's very upset, because he was very scared, but also he's upset because he didn't get the scrolls that he bought either. He's very upset about that because he was really hoping to get these scrolls. So yes, he's a bit upset.
Fair enough. And what is anyone else doing? Anyone else doing anything?
I'm obviously last to exit, so if anyone else is doing anything first, so.
Were we hoping that those scrolls were going to have information that we needed?
No, they were Misty Step scrolls.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just wanted to be able to teleport, but I can't teleport anymore. It's very sad. And I was gonna get a really cool golden spiral thing that I could use, and now I can't. It's very sad.
There, Winston. It'll be okay.
All I'm saying
How
is,
does how,
when someone asks you to leave their shop, leave the shop.
I'm sorry, Winston, that dragon was
Hold on,
not
hold
very
on.
nice.
Yasmita, give me 5 seconds. Because, one, I don't know what my cameras are doing. Oh, don't be pedantic. Oh, come on. Right. Bear me a moment while I fix what's going on with...
Like your hair colour.
Thank you! I'm trying to fix your audio because you're really quiet on my end.
Am I quiet to anyone else? Or?
are you loud and clear, my end?
No, it's just...
Unfortunately, you're loud and clear.
Okay, it's just my phone, so... as long as you're recording your stream, you should be able... we can fix your audio. It's just I'm having to do this on my phone, so... apologies for the bounce around about videos and audio and things like that, because technology is fun.
What are you waving at us?
It is a little dino that my son left on my laptop. And I just keep
Okay.
picking up and waving it around. Okay.
I was like, whoa.
So gavel.
Ow, that's quite funky, actually. Never mind. So what's Yasmita doing now that she's just exited the shop?
I mean, she's pretty pissed off as well. Like, she is kicking dust around outside, and
I'm giving Yasmita the massive side eye.
she's giving it back at you when she sees it. She's like,
Bombastic
"What's your
side eye.
problem?" And she goes over to Winston and she just says like,
Oh, Winston, I'm sorry that we couldn't get your scrolls. I did try.
At that point, Winston's just like, it doesn't matter, I'm all good. Like just like shrugs it off, like didn't even care to him.
Okay. Well.
Okay. Keyleth, are you doing anything or?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. I mean, now that that's closed on that. I'm wondering whether to go outside or to try and, because we want to try and start finding maybe some information or some answers.
Yeah.
About the infection stuff that's going on. So I'm just wondering whether to head out.
Yeah.
And I don't really know where to go.
Okay.
Is there a yeah?
All right, that's fine. If that's your train of thought, we'll come back to you. Lilia,
Yeah.
you have woken up from a pretty decent sleep. You were essentially just told, "Hey, get in this car, and we'll get you to where you need to be." You kind of sleptwalked through meeting Loma's parents because the night before took a lot out of you, trying to heal everybody and make sure no one dies. And you've been woken up, and you feel a bit better. You've had something to eat. And you've walked into what is apparently a shitstorm that you weren't prepared for, and just had to kind of leave this shop because you, as far as you knew, there was nothing wrong with Mother Dragon. She was very nice. Apparently not today. Oh. Just showing you
What
my
happened to
laptop.
the DM?
So what are you
my
doing?
camera- Oh, I think my camera's just gone off somehow as well, so that's a great face to keep. That will be my motion for this entire session. I'll fix that in a second. I'll just kind of go up and be, what? There is a lot. Why? Okay. Keyleth, what?
Where did you come from?
I'm just really small. You guys just missed me. I'm sorry. I was so tired. I was just couldn't. I'm fine now.
You are very awake now.
This whole time.
I've been
What?
there. Yeah.
You were there?
God, am
Wait.
I that invisible to you guys? Come on.
No, there was just a lot going on in that room. It's just a bit chaotic. Don't worry.
That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, DM, just to confirm which group was she with? This is very important.
I think the
for my
second one.
headcanon.
Does
She's
that-
with the
she
second
w-
one. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, with me and Jasmine.
Yeah, she was with the
Okay,
second
yeah.
group originally.
That is fine, because I think Winston would be very embarrassed
see,
if he.
Did you happen to see anything like a little, like a little worm at any point? When were you with us?
And every time we've been here in this the place that we're in that I forgot the name of because I
Dragon's
was
Hoard.
very awake. There we go. In the Dragon's Hoard.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Just.
Loma
and
literally just
it's-
kind of drops up and says that. It's like, out
it's
now,
really
really cold.
It's not
It
little.
is
Cold,
autumn.
okay? It was just cold.
It looked really little still to me, so.
And when she means worms, she was really talking about snakes. Really. But
Oh, and it looked really little still to me, so.
Right, right.
at that
So,
point, Winston goes bright red.
out of
and just sort
curiosity,
of
who
like
would be
walks
standing
away.
closest to Loma right
At
now?
that point,
I think I was next to her.
Okay.
Winston goes bright red and just sort of like walks away.
Is anyone else close to Loma, or would be standing roughly close to her?
Yeah, I think I was, because I think I followed Keyleth out, so I'd probably be next to Keyleth.
Okay.
Is that the door? I'm right next to the door wherever that is.
Loma was pretty much one of the first people out the door.
Then no.
Okay. Can Meliana and Keyleth make perception checks for me?
That is 19.
Okay.
That's a. Hold on. 13.
Okay. Both of you notice that when you come out, Loma has stood. Well, she's kind of leant against the opposite wall. She's leant forward slightly, and she's clutching just above her elbow. And you can see that she's holding it quite tight. And she has her eyes closed, and she is mouthing away to herself. You're not quite making it out, but because she's doing it quite quickly, Meliana, you realise she's counting down. As if she's trying to do a breathing exercise, she's calming herself down. Trying to stop this from bouncing too much. But you can also, Meliana can tell that she is covering pain. She is trying very hard to hide the fact that she is feeling a lot of pain right now. So, you've exited out into this corridor. Winston, rather a little red face, starts to walk off down the corridor. Just as one of the guards, the house guards, rounds a corner. Winston, perception check for me.
Second. Oh, 20.
Okay, although as embarrassed as you are, this guy is almost silent. It takes a second, you only just hear him coming around the corner, and you're able to sidestep him before essentially clashing head on head. Which is good, because he is carrying with him a silver platter, which has tiny little scrolls rolled up on it. And he's coming around the corner, and he goes, and he kind of, oh, sorry, sir. And he kind of realises you're together, and go, one of the party. Please, take one. And he presents the tray to you.
Winston sort of looks at the tray and looks at the guard. What, no cheese?
He looks a bit
And
confused.
he takes the scroll reluctantly.
So, I'm sorry about the cheese, but I was told you would need these. And once Winston takes one, he moves down to the rest of the party and goes, for the rest of you?
Thank you.
Do I get one?
There is one for everyone. The only one who does not get one is Aloma.
And so when Winston takes the scroll and says, "No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. Well, you go hand these out to everyone else. I'm just hungry all the time."
He goes, once you're handed out, it's like, may they be of assistance to you? The doors are always open. The master has suggested that there are whispers in each corner of the markets. Pick one and listen. If you need any further assistance, they will be found in the assembly halls downstairs. I believe that was all the message. And he kind of stands there for a minute going, making sure that's all the message. That's it. Have a good day. And he walks off.
Oh, just as he's about to walk off, I think he's waiting for a tip or something. So I put a little, I'd go in my pocket and I just pull out a little squirrel bone and I put it in his hand and go,
Thank you. Thank you.
He kind of looks at it, goes, thanks, and continues to walk off. Do you open the scrolls?
And Winston sort of like go
Yes.
just before that. Winston wants to ask him one more question before he goes.
Okay, go on.
Excuse me. So, for no fault of our own, the Dragon's Table's closed today. Don't suppose you know if there's any other shops in town that sell, I don't know, scrolls or weapons or information, perhaps.
He looks at you and goes, you managed to close the Dragon's Table? Okay, oh, Sir's not gonna like that. Anyway, yes, there are several stores in the Market Street and the trading districts, depending on what you're looking for. It also depends on what the trader preferred in their wares, depending on when they ended up. They don't like to be competition for each other. It's just fair trading. So you're probably looking at. This is where my map comes in handy.
I don't know, scrolls or weapons.
So you're looking.
Or
weapons is the Smith and Maker district.
information, perhaps.
Information, all districts. Take a pick. Scrolls, you may make a district sometimes, but more likely the trader district are the ones for those. Normally, as a rule, anything physical, i.e. weapons, potion bottles, armor, is Smith and Maker. Magic, so scrolls, any like herbs, things like that. Components is trader district. That's the rule we kind of follow here. That's really bouncy. You need anything else, sir? Apparently not.
I open my scroll.
It is a map. It is a map of Dogdom.
Okay.
And how close are you stood to Loma?
Probably like not that close.
Not that close? Okay, so she sees you open it up. And she stood at just the right angle to go, oh, where do you want to go? And she just asked you, where do you want to go? What are you looking for? Are you looking for information? Items? Just general wandering?
Probably information at this point.
Okay.
Still kind of.
As you request that, a small dot forms on the map in essentially what is the trader district. And it sparks off and weaves through the streets up into the area that's marked as the upper district. And there is like a flashing point somewhere in the upper district. And I goes, you ask the map what you want and it'll show you where it is.
Oh.
Where are we now?
Imp poison.
So we are in the trader district. So essentially our little spot. Let me find an actual dot. Hold on. This one. That dot will be fine. So our little dot is essentially going to be about Oh, it's not letting me do it. Ah! Stop it.
I can still just see the.
Oh,
dragon's
hold on.
table shop.
There we go. It's going to be around, hold on, this area.
Oh yeah.
So that's
The
our
big
little
purple.
dot there.
He's back.
You're back.
Yes, who's back? Back again. There we go. Winston's back. Tell a friend.
Yeah. So you were in the trader district, and that little purple dot over one of the buildings is where we are.
Cool.
So
I say imp poison to the map.
What?
the spark, the original line you had stays, but a second line in a slightly different colour, like a bluish kind of hue, starts at our location and sparks off into the Maker district.
Well, I think I will go off to the upper district.
Okay.
No other place.
Loma kind of stands up and goes, "Look, I'm pretty sure we've all just been given maps. If anyone else wants to check."
Oh, I thought mine
Yeah.
was a telescope.
Sort of
Pretty good telescope.
Yeah.
It's also a
You-
megaphone.
You all have a map, and it's exactly the same. For Lilia, Meliana, and Keyleth, can you roll history checks for me?
Lilia is just absolutely dumbfounded by the fact that a place can be this big that it's like a whole map. She's just about 10 buildings and that's it. Oh,
That's a 15 for me.
Cool.
Lilia's got a dirty 20, but I don't think it'll. I don't know if it will actually help for her.
So
I got a
it does.
22.
It does in a
Okay.
respect. Did I ask Meliana as well? Just making sure.
Yeah, it was
Okay, what did
22
Mel?
for me.
Sorry, what did you get?
22.
22. Okay, yeah. So all of you pass. So you all recognise that this particular parchment is a lot thicker than your normal, and for Lilia and Meliana, you can actually almost, as you run your finger along the lines of the map, you can actually almost feel them. You can feel that very slight magic tingle as you brush your fingers over it. So you can tell the enchantment in it. Keyleth, you recognise kind of the parchment made as well. It's heavy, it's pricey. And to have an enchantment like this done on it is probably quite costly, and to have it replicated the way it has been for everyone, they are deep pockets. Very deep. But you also recognise that it is a very good tracking tool. And it's a case of you've seen some rangers have them of certain forests that allow them pathways and safe ways, and normally they're given to parties who can't afford a tracker to ensure their safe travel through an area. So you recognise this. Hello. What are you getting? Oh, really? Do you want to go back down to Daddy?
No.
No. Can you go down to Daddy, please? You're gonna sit there. Okay. So yeah. Naima kind of stands up and goes, "Right. If you're heading to the opposite direction, I would suggest taking someone with you. And cover more ground. Let's split up. As stupid as that sounds."
I'll come with you, Jasmine.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. Winston, you want company?
Yeah. I always want. Yeah. Yes. I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take some company. Yeah.
Um, Lilia, who are you going with? Just so we know who's with who.
I don't know what's going on. There's so many buildings and it's so big and I think I'm gonna get lost. So can someone just hold me? Don't
Do you
Okay,
want
at
to come
that
with
point.
yeah.
us?
Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
Firefly, what kind of things do you need?
Sanity. I don't really know. I don't think I need anything physically. I want to see this place. It looks cool. It just looks really scary.
Well, I'm gonna go and see if I can find myself some sort of upgrade on my crossbow. If you want to come.
I'll go wherever. I won't get lost.
He's up here.
Or Winston, are you going for like magic stuff?
I'm gonna go try and find some magic. Do you want to come find some magic?
I like magic.
Okay,
yeah,
at that point,
go with Winston.
Winston goes to pick up Lilia and put her on his shoulders. Do
Ah, this is tall.
you want me to do a strength check?
You can do a strength check, yes, to see if you can actually manage that for starters.
This is not gonna go
I'm
well.
so small.
Well, Winston fails to lift her up. He only got a 7 on his strength check. Actually, do I have inspiration to roll again?
I will
Oh, I don't
find
have the
out for you
inspiration.
one moment.
Lilia can just climb up you if she gets the gist.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
resisting at all. Just steps on your like head.
Okay, Winston, can you roll insight for me?
Oh, okay. Oh, he gets good rolls for this. Insight. 20, dirty 20 for insight.
You know that Loma suddenly becomes slightly awkward and a little uncomfortable.
Lana, you okay?
Yeah, I just, let's, you know what? If we know where we're going, let's start walking. She clearly wanted to talk to you.
Ah.
It feels a bit awkward now.
Well,
Right.
La 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 la.
Yasmita, who are you heading? Are you heading off with Meliana, or is Meliana going on her own? What are we doing?
Where's Meliana going?
Well, I think I'm gonna notice Loma being slightly awkward and think I'm gonna go with those guys, and then maybe if Lilia wants to go look at something, I can go off with her, and you guys can go look at what you want to go. So I'm just gonna wander over to you guys and say I'm gonna follow you guys.
Yasmita, are you disappearing on your own? Are you going? Yeah.
I am.
Cool. All right. So, just so I'm on the same page as everyone. I have lost my. How have I lost my pen? I have not lost my pen.
You forget to cherish it.
Right. Just so I know what's going on. So it's Winston, Meliana, Lilia and Loma, Keyleth and Jasmine, yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
And then Yasmita on her own. Okay. That can't end badly at all. Okay, so Loma leads from the upper floor down into the original bar tavern area you were in last night. It's still quite lively. There seems to be a lot still going on. You also get the feeling that the night shift is now being taken over by the day shift, and it's switching over. It's clearly popular, and it's hard to tell if everyone here is part of the guild or if it's just making a front by bringing so many people in that people get lost in the group. But she kind of leads the way through and out onto the street, which is it's early-ish morning, so it's not as busy as one might expect, but it's starting to pick up and starting to become a bit busy. Loma pulls out her map and goes, "Oh, you," and looks essentially where Winston was like, "Hey, I want this," and she's got her line to follow. where is everyone heading off to?
So just to confirm, we've stepped out now. We're in the
You
we're
have
outside.
stepped out of the building now.
Winston, would you like to draw a card? Fine, it's fine. Anyone else want to draw a card?
Oh, yes, please.
Winston, no. Just no. No.
I like card games. No.
I open my container and just hold out the box. Pick a card, any card.
I felt so much better after drawing a card.
I know, that's why I want to draw a card too. Give me one of them cards.
Wait. What is this? And should I get off first? Because this seems dodgy, and I don't want to be here if it's dodgy.
I would
Oh,
put
okay. I don't want to scare Lilia then. In that case, I'll draw.
But Winston,
Okay,
think
okay.
of the think of the cheese you might get.
Oh my God,
Just
Card?
Loma, Loma
Cheese.
gently helps Lilia down and goes, "If you pick a card, fine, but let Lilia be on the floor when you do it."
Thank you.
Okay. I go to pick a card.
Okay, I've got
Here
a
we
pocket
go.
card. Do you want one from the left, right, or middle?
I will take one from the right because it's always right. So he draws a card.
Okay. It is this one. Okay, let's see what this does.
Please know I'm glad that I was muted last session when this happened, because you could see the moment I realised what's going on, and I start to hyperventilate because I'm like, oh.
Okay, it's Winston. How dead is Winston?
Who could say?
Do I need to start a new campaign? Is essentially my question.
Where the hell is this?
It just says disintegrate.
There it is. Okay. You pull the balance card.
Ooh, what does it do?
Your mind should. What would you say Winston's alignment is?
Oh no. He's chaotic good.
Chaotic good? I guess now you're lawful evil?
Oh, what?
Your mindset shifts, whacking alignments, causing your alignment to change. Lawful becomes chaotic, good becomes evil, and vice versa. See, he's having a great time.
Loma slaps him hard across the face. Hold on.
See, he's having a great time.
Slaps him with enough force to slap him back. Slap the balance.
I'm about
that
to
evil
find
right
out
out of him.
because Loma has just slapped him with the 19. Hold on. Unarmed strike. Oh, ouch! My unarmed strike is a +4 as well, so that is a 23 to hit Winston.
His armor class doesn't change with his alignment, so.
No, it doesn't. It just stays normal because it's the armor you're wearing, not your alignment.
Yeah. Okay. So can he snap back to being good now? Can we knock some sense into him?
No.
It doesn't say how long for. It's just that, and until someone can change you back some way.
So
The
Loma
initial
just
sl-
slapped you for the pure fact that you were laughing like a
Maniacally
maniac.
laughing.
Yeah.
Jasmine's like, see, he's having a great time. Classic Winston laughing for no reason.
He
Anyone else want to
laughs.
pick a card?
He laughs, and Loma literally full on whacks him across the face. He does get sent staggering slightly.
Winston turns to Loma and says, "I do like it rough."
Oh, he wants to be tied up again.
My eyes go wide. So. Anyone else finding Winston kind of hot right now?
Loma goes bright red and starts walking. You want it, and she can't finish her sentence and walks off. Keyleth and Jasmine, what are you doing?
I put the box of cards back in my bag of holding. So, off to the upper district for this information.
Yes, let's see if we can find something out that might be useful. This day's
Sounds like a great
already
time.
not going very well.
I'm looking forward to finding out how to take over the world.
No.
What a good day it's going to be. Or should I say, what a bad day.
Liliana, Winston's scaring me. I don't.
I know. He's got a problem.
I've
I
always
don't think
known that, but I
that
think
enough-
this one's a bit
And
bigger
when-
than the
when-
normal ones.
I don't think Winston's had enough cheese.
Oh, good. He's only evil for 8 hours.
Maybe
Is-
if we give
We
him
don't know.
cheese.
It could be forever. I don't like it.
Well, it's time for me to sing my rock song.
No, please, no.
No,
It's
you're
too
not
Gotta
doing
get
early.
some cheese. Oh.
Cheese, 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 cheese.
Yasmita, you're not
Wait,
helping.
Winston go like maniacally laughs and goes running towards the nearest cheese store to loot it.
Some things never change.
Honestly, how
Right,
long is this
seeing
meant to
this-
last?
At seeing that,
It doesn't have a time period.
It says
Only
8
8
hours. It says
Where's
8
you?
hours.
Where'd you see 8 hours?
I typed in the deck of many things and the duration of the cards, and it says for balance it's 8 hours.
Okay. For
is
8
there a
hours, you got
cheese
even
stall
Winston.
nearby? Is there a cheese stall nearby?
Yes, is there a cheese store nearby? Winston has to develop a cunning plan to rob it.
Okay.
If there is, and Yasmita gets wind of a plan to steal something, she's gonna be like,
Detour?
and then she'll like run after and she's ready with her mage hand.
Okay. There is nothing within this, like, the eye line of the street. This is mostly inns and taverns and, like, ale houses more than anything else. So Loma was like, walks over, slips her arm into Winston's and goes, "You said something about scrolls and needing magic, so that's where we're going to go. If you'd like to join me."
Yes, magic. I can use that to become even more powerful than I already am.
I'm gonna tug on his
Good.
coattail and just say, psst, psst.
Maybe don't steal cheese, but you could steal scrolls.
Yes, I could steal scrolls, couldn't I? I could steal all the scrolls.
Hungry Winston.
Oh,
And I was
Jasmine's
just
not
like,
there, but Devil on his shoulder. Steal from the dragon's table.
Yes. Not now, maybe later. Winston says, "On, let us go, subjugants. We must go. I mean, friends, of course, friends. We must go to the magic store to find the scrolls. I need to get some scrolls. I've got to make myself some zombie slaves." Let's
Loma
begin.
shoots daggers at, like, stare at Jasmine, going, "You will suffer for this one."
Don't threaten me with a good time.
As she walks Winston off. All right, Lilia and Meliana, what are you doing?
I'll be like hiding behind Meliana's robes, but like, okay, we're gonna go, but I just don't. And then I'll just try and stay away from Winston. But I said I was gonna go because I like magic. So
Yeah, we're just going to follow at a distance. We're just like, look, we won't get too close. Don't worry, Lilia.
I'm sure Loma could take him. I'm not that worried.
Loma is trying to put some distance between you, just because one, Winston is acting really, really wacky and weird, and two, she wanted to have this conversation, and she's like, I am regretting all my decisions this morning. I just want to be back in bed. Keyleth and Jasmine, you head off for the upper district, I believe so. Okay. Yasmita, where are you heading?
I'm heading to the Smith and Maker district. But before she goes, as everyone's gone off, she's gonna just think to herself for a second and then point in the direction of Winston and cast a message and whisper only in his head,
I dare you to steal something shiny.
Shiny, yes. Still something shiny. Okay, Winston immediately starts looking around the area he is in for something shiny. Is there anything shiny in his facility?
There is nothing at the minute. It's early morning. You're essentially in the inn/alehouse district, and well, kind of like corridor, more than else. This is not really the street for shiny.
Are there any
Thankfully.
carts around? Are there any carts around,
No.
specifically with wheels?
No, there isn't.
The biggest wheel thief in history.
So,
Then Winston continues on to the shop.
okay, right. So we're gonna start with Keith and Jasmine. You are led up into the upper district. The upper district, you very quickly understand the reason for the name. The buildings become a lot more fancy, a lot more intricate. The facades are a lot more detailed. It's clear that up here is the slightly more higher paying kind of resident. But there are still businesses here. There's when my camera does not try and yeet itself off my laptop. You notice as you kind of walk through the streets, there is more towards art. There's several galleries. Caleb, sweetie, give it to mummy. Sorry, 1 second. Get to mummy, please. Would you like some Spider-Man? Hold on, 1 second.
No worries.
No, not Fortnite. I'll do some Spider-Man. Ah! Stay still, camera. Trying to juggle 3 things at once. Right, Spidey, yes. So hopefully that's not too loud in the background. It's more geared towards art. There's several art galleries. You can hear soft, beautiful singing coming off from one particular building, which probably is either amphitheatre or some sort of theatre. But you also notice there are several types of temples up here, dedicated to a variety of deities and so on. There's one in the shape of a heart. As you kind of walk your way around, you realise it. It is an interesting district, to say the least, but it's like the rest of the city is quite busy, and you hear chatter. Obviously, one of the main topics of chatter is the attacks that have been going on. What are you guys doing as you wander around?
I kind of eavesdrop on them tax conversation.
Okay. Keyleth, are you looking for anything in particular, or?
Not particularly. I think Keyleth is just keeping an eye out on things. She's trying to hear if anyone's talking about what's been going on. Sort of trying to keep an eye on if there's anything that looks like someone they could speak to. Any about this, about what the attacks.
Right. Can I get perception checks from both of you?
Okay. 16. That's 22.
21, not 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, eavesdropping. Yasmin, so you hear that over the last week.
Yes.
Sorry, Jasmine. Jasmine, you hear that the attacks have happened mostly over the last week. However, about 3-4 weeks prior, there was the odd one or two. But obviously, people are kind of trading information in the fact of they're going, well, I heard that it was, before then, and didn't you hear about this person? And you're picking up a general timeline. And it's at the start of the month there was an attack, which was odd. The person was, left with his mark, did not want to heal, but it seemed like just, no issue. Then a couple of weeks later there was 2 or 3 attacks, and then a couple of weeks later, and then this last week has been the uprising in most of them, and that is where the infections come in, and where people are starting to panic at the fact that this disease is setting in on these. But it's always odd because only 1 or 2 people out of a party are attacked, and 1 out of every 10 is turning bad, if that. For Keyleth, as much as you're hearing some of this conversation as you're walking with Jasmine, and you're picking up on, you spot someone who is clearly trying to listen but not listen. He is in a small little group of what looks like scholars. They're outside a rather large building which looks like a library, and their particular group is talking about the academical medical side of what they're understanding going on, that they've been called in by the governing body here to figure out what this is. There's never been seen before. But you note that this particular figure out of them all isn't quite engaging in the conversation. He looks very uncomfortable. It's like he doesn't want to be there. He's almost sweating with how much they're talking about whatever's going on. He looks to be eldish, human-wise. Hair is grey and quite short. His robing give the impression that he's academic of some severity, probably very learned. He is probably very high in his field. Give it to mummy. Sorry, just bear with 1 second. I need to give my son some juice. Yeah. Haha, I was prepared. There we go. Oh, did you get
that child
toes?
does not require juice. I shall steal it from them, like taking juice from a child.
Yeah, you would not get very far trying to take it from my child.
As I am a
And I don't
clever,
mean but because of
evil
me.
person.
He would.
Does anyone have a sleep spell?
Dusted, foiled again. Curse you, Caleb.
Are you trying to put mummy's dice away for her? Mummy
No.
needs those right now, sweetie.
I've got a sleep spell. It's called Giant Mallet.
Made in the previous
Kitty.
It's also
By the way, Winston is
Oh, no.
walking around with
Oh,
a
look at the kitty
massive
cat.
handprint mark on his face. Right, Caleb,
Hi.
there you go, sweetie. Thank you, hon. Thank you. There you go. Oh, did we miss a couple? Okay. Come on. There you go, sweet. Good boy. Well done. Go back to bed. Do you want some more Spidey, or should I put some Eagle Piggle on?
Yes,
More Spidey
Eagle
then, okay.
Piggle. Oh no.
Right. It takes you a minute, but you do recognise the man you're looking at. And you've seen him in passing, way back in an old life, who, it was at what was essentially the main university within the city, and you've seen him in passing, but you also know he's in the employ of a certain young gentleman, and he goes wherever this young gentleman goes, which means if he's in the city, so is a certain young gentleman. And for whatever reason, you get, like, the moment you realise, your head whips round. Can you give me a perception check, please?
Who? Both of us?
Nope, just Keyleth.
That's not very high. 15.
15. You do not see him. You're getting the very strong feeling that he's not anywhere close by. Which, you're given the feeling is probably one of the reasons why this gentleman looks so uncomfortable. He is very far from his patron, and he's in a completely foreign city to him. But he is also someone, if you get him on certain subjects, he can get very loose-tongued. If you get him well applied with his specific vice of drink. You do hear in passing that he is obviously staying within the tavern corridor, but you are relieved to know that it is not the Dragon's Hoard he's staying at. You were given a name, and it is a tongueful of a name, and it sounds like probably an elvish name, which, given for the young gentleman he's with, is completely unsurprising. The more fancy it sounds, the better to this man. So, despite the fact that it probably means something like shithole or something like that, but the fact that it's in elvish and it sounds fancy, he's there. Okay. So, we're going to switch over to Jasmine. What are you doing? Not Jasmine, Yasmita. I will get those names right in a minute.
No, you won't. It's Vex and Veth all over.
Yes!
It's Vex and Vax. It's Vex and Vax. The only problem is we're not related.
Yasmita, what are you doing?
Oh, there we go. That would help if I'm pressing the right foot pedal to actually speak. She is going to be stealthing her way through the town, trying to pick up any conversations as she goes, but she's basically making her way to wherever she could upgrade her weapon.
Okay. So, can you roll me a stealth check, please? As you are stealthing away.
That would be a 22.
You managed to stealth. You stealth really, really well. Okay. You make it all the way to the Smith and Maker district. And it becomes very clear why it's called the Smith and Maker district very quickly. It is literally each row of the this specific district is dedicated to a specific art. There is one which is literally just a line of smiths, which, given the fires and everything, makes this one particular street very stiflingly warm, because a lot of them are open-fronted buildings where you can see your goods being made. Some of the drawer is people standing and watching as armor and weaponry are created. The next row is obviously leatherworking, and then anything that revolves around armory, weapons, inlay enchantments. Now this is a speciality where it's a case of you have an item, you inlay an enchantment. That is different than magic items, because you're then turning an ordinary item to a magic one. Magic items tend to be in the trade district. So there is clearly, the way this city was laid out was made to make it as economical for every trader in the city and allow as much business to any particular shop owner as possible without creating conflict. So, you are looking for your crossbow to be upgraded, yes?
Correct.
Okay. You have an entire street of smiths to take care of. There is human smiths, orc smiths. There is a bugbear at one point. There is a family of furbolgs. There is gnomes. Anyone you could think that would make or be able to learn the smithing trade is here along this road. It depends on your particular fancy.
She would probably go along, and she'd she's she wants to get the best deal, so she's probably going to go along and just ask and inquire inside on each one and start to try and haggle and things like that. So
Okay, you take about half an hour. Yeah, half an hour tops to go through each one, have a chat, haggle, see until you find a half elf, which does this gentleman no favours in a description. He is 6 foot tall, wide shoulders, built like a brick shithouse is the best possible description. He is muscled. Very possibly because he is hefting some of the biggest weaponry. You imagine they're probably quite heavy duty weapons, for probably leaning more towards paladin, guards, fighters, 2-weapon fighting. But you also note that there is some of the most intricate made daggers and crossbows and bows made by this gentleman. Which is interesting because you've never really seen a wooden bow inlaid with metal the way he's done this. And it is beautiful filigree along these things. So he's demonstrating the heaviest builds and the finest work. He has quite a range here.
Excuse me.
He looks over and gives you a wave.
she just stands there waving at him till he speaks.
He kind of stands there and then realizes you're new, and he motions and does this.
Oh, hello.
Can you do a perception check for me?
17 plus 22.
22. He's a mute. He has no tongue.
Oh. Oh, you've got laryngitis. Oh.
He does chuckle slightly at that, at the fact that you're playing it off as something so normal.
Hello there. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Yasmita, and I will never ever insult you to the point that you chuck me out of your shop and ban me forever. In fact, I think you look lovely today. And I was hoping that you could help me, please, and thank you.
She looks nervous.
He motions to the pre-made weapons already hang out on the display on the stall and things like that. And then he motions towards the forge to kind of suggest which one do you need, pre-made or forged.
Well, I already have this short bow, but I just basically want something that's got some pizzazz. Something with maybe some enchantment on it. And how much would that cost me?
He thinks for a moment. And he's considering. And he walks over and pulls out from underneath his tray a large wooden box. And he flips it open and he duggers through and he pulls out a hand crossbow, which is almost perfectly sized to a halfling. It's beautifully engraved and intricate. And he then pulls out a small drawer, rummages through, pulls out a little piece of paper, slips it in, and presents it to you. On the piece of paper is written 100 gold, and then there's an address for a stall. And there is a list of 3 enchantments that can go onto this particular bow. And at the bottom it says each enchantment will cost you 120 gold. So he's essentially handing you the weapon to be enchanted and telling you which ones go with it and what they're going to cost you.
And can it have more than one enchantment?
He nods.
Oh, good. Okay. So I have to go here to get it enchanted?
He nods again.
I would like to know what your name is, please, sir. Oh, wait.
And then she tries to message into his head to see if he can speak that way.
What is your name?
He's kind of does this look, goes, the name is Luke.
Oh, hello, Luke. It is lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for your help. I would like to purchase this right now, please.
He just holds his hand out for the 100 gold.
And I pay the other person for the enchantments, yes?
He nods again.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, can I ask another quick question? Do you have, do you have something like a magical arrow or anything like that is for a normal archer?
He reaches over and taps the little address that he's given you.
Okay, thank you very much, Luke. Thank you, please, and thank you.
And she leaves bowing and waving.
Fair enough. All right.
And heads to wherever this other address is.
Okay, we're going to skip over to Meliana and Lilia. What are you guys doing?
Lily has no
I think-
idea where we were going because she was following the others.
Yeah, I'm still following Loma and Winston from a distance. Like, I know Loma can handle herself, so we don't need to get too close. But we're just tagging along just in case. So we can still see those guys up ahead, but we can't quite hear whether they're having a conversation.
Okay. So, Loma manages to, by some small miracle, get Winston to the Smith and Maker district without incident. How she's managed it, it's going to be anyone's guess, but she does it. And the way she brings you in, there is a break in between a couple of the buildings which has an archway, and above the archway says the Smith and Matrix District, and she leads you in, and very much you are straight onto the blacksmith's road, and then as you go along, you've got the tanner and so on and so forth. At some point, you do spot Yasmita just for the briefest of seconds switching between stores. Whatever she's doing, you only just spot her, like the slightest of glimpses. We're gonna
Yeah,
quickly.
I remember. Steal something shiny. Loma, my dear, I don't suppose you know if there's a bank anywhere around here, do you?
Respectfully, Winston, even if I did, I probably wouldn't tell you right now.
Tell me, Loma, my dear, aren't I your dearest and cherished friend? When have I ever done anything that would lead you to believe that I would do anything inappropriate near the bank?
She stops and goes, "The moment you saw the Lord Lady, you tried to serenade and seduce her. You then tried to run headfirst at a beholder, and then you decided to try to risk your own life running for the captain, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And, oh, you tried to run headfirst at an abomination. Where in any of that gives me confidence in the
I
fact
don't
that...
care about.
Where in any
Well,
of that gives
I
me
don't
confidence that
care
you're not going
about
to do
any
something stupid?
stupid.
Go on, sorry.
I don't care about any. Well, I don't care about any stupid captain. No, no. Oh, he means nothing to me. What what really means something to me? Fame, wealth. So, I'm going to find the nearest store and I'm going to introduce them to myself. And I'm going to acquire, oh, completely fairly, because I am owed it, because I am, as you know, a lord. I shall acquire what I need. Point me to the nearest store.
And Mama kind of stands there, rubbing her forehead, and... Why do I always date the ones with the death wish? Why? Okay.
Wait,
Winston?
Does
does
anyone hear that?
yeah, does
Winston
Winston
will.
hear
She's saying
that?
it out loud. She's basically kind of got a headache on what?
How will that affect Winston in his current state?
Well, it depends, because essentially... This is the thing. How would it affect him in his current state?
I mean, you're lawful evil, but you still have the same feelings for your people you care about.
Okay. Um, 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 go. Yeah. Dating. You say. Yeah. Well. Loma, I shall make you my queen. We shall rule this place together. We shall
Loma
be
takes
the
a
lord.
minute. Her face is red. Ooh. As much as I appreciate that, this is kind of why I wanted to... She stopped. It goes, right, okay. Clearly we're having this conversation. Off the bed, please, sweetie. We're gonna have this conversation. So, talking about that... Sorry, 1 second. Sweetie, I need you off to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go on, in bed. Bed, please. Yeah, so talking about that. So I know, I saw what you did to Edward when you supposedly had feelings for him and then decided you didn't, and then got really jealous when you found out he had a fiance and suddenly realized that you might like him more than you wanted to admit. And you do have a little bit of a history of literally just trying to screw anything with legs. So I kind of want to make sure what you're saying is what you're saying, and it's not just another play. Oddly.
I would never just screw around with you. At that moment, he suddenly like switches and immediately says, "Right, now I need to go and steal something." And walks off.
That was what I was afraid of. Just out of curiosity. So, if I agreed to being your queen, whatever, however you're gonna say it, which she kind of visibly gags as she says that. You wouldn't just try and seduce anything and everything you meet again, given that you did that with the Lord Lady?
Well, I only seduced the Lord Lady because I needed information. You see. And I know that me and you, we could replace her and become the new Lord and Lady.
Fantastic. Okay. So, now that you're distracted and walking away, you feel at the back of your head a sharp pain just about here. And all of a sudden, Winston's gone from standing up to face the ground, knocked out. Loma stood over him going, "Oh, I'm gonna regret that later. I'm so gonna regret that later. I'm gonna regret that later. Sorry, Winston." She's now got to try and figure out some way of dragging him back to the Dragon's Hoard. Right, go to bed. So, with Winston now action, Lilia and Mariana, what are you doing?
I see we
I
just
think
saw this.
Oh yeah,
But-
she just took the butt of her dagger and literally smacked him in the back of the head. And laid him out flat.
That makes sense. That seems like a perfectly valid thing.
Yeah,
She might
he
need
was.
some help dragging him away. This is a street.
Yeah.
I will probably get help in a minute if you guys just go on, find what you need to find.
Yeah.
I'll figure out some way of getting him home.
Okay.
It's not the
and-
first time I've had to carry someone drunk home, so
Yeah. Good luck.
thank you.
I mean, are you sure with your arm? Because, like,
Oh.
you've not been great with that arm. So.
And she kind of reaches into her pocket, pulls out her map, and goes, "I'm sure I could find a wheelbarrow nearby and just use that. We're in the Maker District. Someone's got to have one."
Try
He
the
loves
tanners.
wheels and carts. He'll be fine with that.
Well, funny enough, as she says wheelbarrow, there is a line from where there's, like, you're marked in the street, leads off down the street and shows her where she needs to find it.
That's good.
So,
Can we just wait with him until you come back with that wheelbarrow?
yes, and if you need to, knock him out again.
I think I have
Yeah.
sleep. I can keep him magically down. I can't but I can. Now that
Cool,
he's down,
'cause
I'm not worried.
I don't know about you, but I want my Winston back, and she runs off down the street. It takes the work of about 10-15 minutes, and she comes back with a decently sized wheelbarrow. They didn't have an actual cart that one person could carry, so a wheelbarrow it is. Can all of you make a strength roll for me?
Absolutely.
You're down.
That's why it's not one.
Oh. 12.
12. Miliana, what's yours?
It is 40.
Okay, so between the three of you, you managed to get Winston up into the wheelbarrow, comfortably, by the way, and situated. And Lauren was like, "I will see you back at the Dragon Horde," and she picks it up and she rolls him back to the Dragon Horde. So Miliana and Lilia, now that Loma's had to run back with Winston, what are you guys doing?
He really wanted those scrolls, and I hope he's back to normal, but should we try and find him something? And maybe we can find something for ourselves. I don't have a specific need, but
Okay.
magic sounds good.
Okay.
Everyone's struggling healing wise.
Right.
Yeah, it'd probably be helpful to have some more scrolls and things.
Okay. So, do you pull the map out?
Yep.
Okay. You pull the map out, and you find there's two lines. One is leading off slightly further down into the enchantment street. The other one is going off into the trading district. Both are quite strong lines that you can follow. Can both of you roll perception for me? Actually, it's been about an hour. Can everyone roll me perception check? Other than Winston, obviously, because he's knocked out.
He's not perceiving shit.
He's
Neither am
having
I.
a good dream.
Let evil Winston go. He's done nothing wrong yet.
Lilia got a 6.
Nothing provable.
10.
10.
21.
21. Oh, perfect. What was yours, Lilia?
6.
6.
5.
Okay. Yasmita, what's yours?
Hold on, I had to re-roll it because I got a 1 and I've got my lucky thing on. 5, 14.
14. Okay. So, Keyleth and Jasmine. As you're moving along the streets of the Upper District, at the bottom of the street, two figures turn in the opposite end. Just kind of general walking, turn in. You are pretty sure it's Loma and Winston. But it takes until they're about halfway down the street, and something in your head screams wrong. You don't know why, you don't know what's about it or anything like that that's telling you it, but it screams wrong. And Jasmine, you don't notice it as quickly as Keyleth does, but you suddenly get a gut instinct that someone or something is watching or following you. Lilia and Meliana. Same again. You turn into the enchantment street, following the map, and out of a shop comes Keyleth and Jasmine. And they step out. They're looking up and down the street, and your brain registers who they are. And in the split second that they turn to start looking, you get the instant urge to run. Something just does not feel right. In the pit of your stomach, you literally lurch, and you're like, you have to fight your fight or flight response. Lilia, you don't know why. You know their friends' faces, but something in their expressions, in the way they're walking or where they're moving, screams at you that something's wrong. And Yasmita, you have got the feeling, as you've kind of walked from the blacksmith to the enchantment store, you know something's following you. You know what it
Even
feels
with
like to be
my-
followed. You know what it feels like to be watched.
Even with my high stealth that I had earlier.
Even with your high stealth, this thing, whatever it is following you. What are we doing?
I'm gonna try and shake mine off.
You gotta try and shake them. Can you roll stealth for me again? Keyleth and Jasmine, what are you doing?
So we saw Winston and Loma go into an alley, but we also feel like being
they've
watched.
turned in. So you're on a long single street. They've turned in from the other end that you've just started to walk down. So you're walking between what you probably think is a row of temples, and on this side is like a row of probably academics, possibly lecture halls and things like that. And they've come in from the other end.
So we sensed that they've seen us,
You haven't said they've seen you yet.
but we got a sense that someone's watching us.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20, so that'd be a 28.
28. Okay, I'll come back to that one in a sec.
So I communicate with Azza, who like is flying, to like just keep a bird's eye view and like see if anyone seems suspicious. And I go to Keyleth like,
Sorry.
I thought Loba and Winston were going somewhere else.
Yeah, they said they were going to the trader district. And
Also,
they were
do you get feelings
Yeah.
someone's like, do you have a weird trickle in the back of your neck?
Yeah, something isn't right. Should we, I don't know, should we try and duck into an alley or something and see?
Probably.
Yeah, let's get off the main busy street if we can.
Yep. Smart thinking.
So
By the
both
way,
you
do you
try
want
and...
to put a card?
Huh?
I don't say that. I'm joking.
Alright. Sorry, 1 second. I hate hay fever.
It'll be gone soon. Don't worry.
Oh, that's cute. So you both try and duck into a shop.
Yes.
You gonna try and stealth it, or are you just ducking?
I'm gonna try stealth it.
Yeah, try
Alright,
and be as stealthy as we can.
roll stealth for me.
14.
That's good.
Ditto.
14.
Hey.
Both 14. Cool. You manage to, just as they start trying to search the street, you manage to slip into a academic hall. It seems like almost like a library where people are coming in and out quite regularly. So you just diving in doesn't seem out of place for anyone. And the beauty is they have on their particular doors glass kind of upper windows, and there is a slight sheen to it. So if you stand to one angle, you can see the street without the street seeing you. And you watch as these two figures that appear to you as Loma and Winston start to walk up the street. But as they get kind of closer and further down, their images seem to distort, almost as if what you're seeing is like the front image, and as they get closer, you're starting to see around that image. And stood behind whatever illusion they were putting out forward is two tall, mismatched abominations. And they are searching the street for something.
Are you seeing this?
I wish I wasn't. I tell Azza to like watch the quote unquote Winston and Loma. So what do you think we should do? How's my arm feel, by the way?
Your arm feels fine. Whatever numbing lotion was given to you this morning, has it's you still get like gentle pulses of like almost like when you have a headache and you put like a cooling patch on. That is the feeling you're getting kind of ever so often, just pulsing through your arm. So anytime that the pain seems to like it's about to spike up, the lotion does its work.
Okay.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. How are they even here in the city? They're checking everyone as they come in.
Well, we can look like anything. This won't matter.
What do you
Weird
think?
question.
Yeah.
What kind of like kind of magic do you have? Because I could disappear and kind of follow them.
Oh. I mean, I only have some. Sorry. What do I have?
I've come to the realization I don't know what Keyleth is.
Jesus.
What is?
What are you?
I've got as Jasmine's asked us. Jasmine's come to the realization. What is everyone?
Yeah. The only magic I have is cure wounds, and I can rain some thorns and things down on people. I don't have much in the way of
You're a druid. I got it.
ranger.
Ranger. Damn. Never mind. Okay. So I've instructed Azza to keep an eye in the sky on them. I could
Okay.
turn invisible and follow them. What do you want to do? What do you think?
I'm worried that if these guys are here and they look like Loma and Winston and they're looking for us, then what if the same thing's happening with the rest of the gang? And I mean, Yasmita went off on her own. I mean, she can probably handle herself, but if you follow these guys, I'm wondering if I should try and try and loop back and find the others in
Okay,
case they don't know.
it's a good plan.
As you've
I'll
had this conversation, they have kind of come past the doors and they've stopped. And they're looking round in circles. They're not quite in front of the doors, they've gone a little bit further, but they've stopped and they are looking around and they're trying to figure out what they've missed.
They are looking, they might come in here any second. So, how about I see if there's a back way out? You go invisible and just keep tabs on them.
Okay, you look for real Loma and Winston. I'll send
Yes.
Azza to look for Yasmita. And
Fab.
alright,
Should we
cool.
Should we say we'll meet back up at the Dragon's
Loma's
Horde?
parents?
Yeah, Loma's parents later.
Brilliant. Right.
Okay.
I turn invisible and I
And
instruct Azza to look for Yasmita.
Cool.
And can I go towards the back of the shop or see if there's a back way out of the building or a window?
You turn round and the library is a library.
Yeah.
And the shelf is there's like a round little island in the middle where there's 3 or 4 probably librarians working. But as you look past them and you look at, there is actually a door right at the back. It is your straight walk through.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep, Keyleth guns it for the door.
Okay. And Jasmine's following the 2. I take it. Okay.
How close are they to the door?
They are a good foot or so just beyond it. So you've got the main doors, you've got like 2 windows, and they are past the building. But they've stopped at like the front door of the next building.
Did the door make a noise when we opened it and closed?
No, not necessarily. It's quite well oiled because it's so often used.
Okay. I turn invisible and like gently like slip out. Hopefully they don't notice the door open and nothing comes in or out.
Yeah, they don't notice. You are good.